This one goes out to all my readers. Winner take all, the endowment effect, the Matthew effect, the 80 to 20 ratio, concentration, knots and networks. These are qualitative terms used to describe the properties of the world today, in which the few take the spacious living room and the many the bathroom. Now, thanks to the increase of complexity, the social distribution is fat tail, and the buzzword is inequality. But this is not the first time we hear of the monarch dining on caviar while the people feed on sugar loaves. Inequality has been endemic throughout human history. It's just that now we have scientific terms and endogenous models to demonstrate them. Plato, in his Republic, made dialectics A and opinions B a ratio, but he made it an unequal line as A is greater than B without much of an explanation, in spite of being a geometer with the beauty of symmetry was essential and having written the first utopia. Plato and a lot of the ancients were cynical at the idea of equality, which is understandable when the world was unequal relations between oppressor to oppressed, kings to subjects, master to slave, etc. The inequality has been the normal in history, but it was lately with the plotting of outcomes, whether wealth, frequency of words used in English, or the size of municipalities that produced the fat tail with its low exponent and outliers. And heretofore has fascinated the imagination. It's a different way of modeling reality in which the properties of affinity and rare events produce the bulk of the concentrated distribution. Yet the fat tail idea is simple. That which is what one thinks of as great or notable or widely known that is above the mundane. Moreover, the distribution of the fat tail demonstrates that concentration may come from one or 2 points that contribute a large part to the total. Furthermore, the properties of the fat tail are counterintuitive. On the fat side of the tail, the lower the exponent, the higher the inequality, and we're not talking 80 to 20, I mean 1 to 99%. And on the thin side of the tail, the more data points are aggregated, the thicker and fatter the fat tail becomes. There is sensibility too between the exponents, as a move from 1 to 2 can mean winning it all, the whole World Cup, or second place. One can say that both teams did well enough to make it to the finals, but in the fat tail distribution, there's inequality among the winners too. There's very little room in the living room for giants. Hence, the payoff will reflect that sensibility at the top. I say, expecting more German soccer t-shirts sold and worn for the next 4 years. Fat tails are all about inequality, even between large payoffs. So this magazine concerns fat tails. We will discover, explore, profile, and mitigate fat tails. On the latter, those cynical ancients had much to say in that by recognizing inequality, they advocated for proportionality and therefore the systems of justice they devised. The two parts of a whole are equal, then only an error can disjoint it and make the whole unequal. For some who have symmetrical mindsets, this is an evil aberration. But on the other hand, without an inequality, humans wouldn't exist either. After all, humanity itself is a fat tail compared to the rest of the animal kingdom.